Hi there guys, this is Spyker2552 finally actually coming at you with an actual commentary based on one of my maps. I'm not a huge fan of camping, but you know, every now and then you get a good match, so you might as well share it. This is probably one of my lowest scoring kill to death ratios, and I'm quite proud of it, so you know what, I'm going to share it with everybody else. Just a lesson to everybody out there that decides to do what that moron just did there. Don't block your teammates trying to go for the flag. You don't get any perks or, you know, anything really special for doing that except for, you know, teabag to the face. So, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about quickscoping, a little bit of camping zones. You know, snipers are not campers due to contrary belief. You know, there's nothing campy about a sniper. His job is to pretty well watch your back. If you wanted to be an assault person, then go in there with an assault rifle. If you want to, you know, hold the fort, take a riot shield or take, you know, a light machine gun and hold the fort. Snipers are meant on one-on-one, and usually you're pretty far away like that. So, you know, unsuspected ghosts, that's what they are. You know, I'm sick and tired of hearing people saying, oh, blah, 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 you're a camper, whatever. Fuck yeah. So, you're going to see me camp at two little spots here, just kind of watching over things in the map here. But, yeah, there's a huge epic Python fail. So right now I'm playing, I think, 3-on-3, because most of my teammates disconnected at the beginning. We're getting dominated, and it completely sucks because my teammates don't know how to do anything on this account, so whatever. So I figure, you know what, it's time for me to take matters in my own hands. One thing that I will recommend, especially if you're capping a flag, is throw down a little bit of Nova gas. And the reason for that is because you'll see when somebody's trying to come up and sneak up on you, and you'll prevent getting stuck with a crossbow bolt. You know, it definitely helps a little bit, so that way if you know when somebody's coming, you know, you're not... If you throw up smoke, I guess what I'm trying to say is if you throw up smoke, you can't see. If you throw Nova gas, it stuns them, it slows them down. It's pretty much a flashbang stun grenade all in one, you know, and on top of that, it inflicts damage due to time. So there we go again, I'm throwing down my Nova gas. I threw it to the wrong way. I thought I should have threw it maybe towards flag B a little bit, and right here shows why I should have, but I'm glad I moved out when I did. Epic fail with the scope there. He kind of ducks down, hit him in the chest, and of course, you know, I get no real perk for it, but who am I to judge the laws of physics in Black Ops now? So I'm gonna go sit back in my little spot here and watch over flag B, because, you know, flag A is a loss, and, well, now I've got, what, 4 or 5 teammates now, so I figured it's about time they do some work. So they're gonna go cap flag B, I'm gonna try and protect flag C as much as possible, and let's just talk about what perks are actually what's being used right now in Black Ops. Black Ops is usually using more or less the Hardened Pro is going to be the new stopping power, which, you know, due to contrary belief, I'm not a huge fan of it, but because it's available for my second perk, and it's not going to interfere with my first perk, hell, why not? You know, any extra damage is extra damage, and usually stops people instantly with the L96A1. Other perks I'm using, I don't know what my third perk is. I think I'm using Hacker, or I'm using Ninja, I'm not sure. But I do know I'm using Ghost, obviously, for the first one. I haven't gotten the new upgraded Pro yet, but this video is a little bit old. I do have it now, and it's epic. You know, unfortunately, I think nowadays you have to boost in order to get that proper perk, but that's just what I think. Because, you know, it's very rare to see a game that's going to have a sentry gun, and chances are you're probably not going to have a Ghost class just built for that. So, you know, that's probably the only one that I'll let you get a free pass on, if you know what I mean. Again, I do apologize, I'm just getting over a cold here, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, you can see how I'm just sitting back, you know, just kind of watching. I've got a frag grenade coming at me, so I'm like, okay, screw this, I'll give him a hit marker, and hopefully he'll go around and see what happens. You know, times like these it makes me laugh, because, you know, I've got... My teammate just dropped down that. How he didn't see me and now gets bum raped by pythons, well, that's his fault. You know, I'll bait him a little bit, I'll throw down my claymore, and I'll run back just a tad. You know, this is perfect playing. Zoom in, and same guy, sit down, and I'm gonna move back. So thanks for the headshot. The music hasn't changed much, so I kind of like that. The music is pretty well just the same. You know, you're not. It has definitely that Modern Warfare feel to it. And there's one fail, and yeah, he's gone behind the truck. Vantage points suck completely in some areas, but guess what? This is epic. So where I'm standing now is a great vantage point, especially if you lie down. You can get a couple good shots there. You know, now I'm gonna get my chopper, so we'll just throw that down in a second. I think I pick him off. Thankfully. Yeah, if you don't know by now, I'm actually going for most, what is it, the 16 headshot perk, where you try to get it within an X amount of time. This is actually shooting my, Claymore there, so I'm like, okay, screw him, shoot him down, sit down, and here comes my first collateral in this game. Boom, both of you, sit down, enjoy yourselves. What else do I want to talk about? Kill streaks. Obviously my guns, you can tell, Python, L96A1, I've got a variable zoom on it, so it's a little bit easier for me to zoom in both long range and short range if needed. As well as Claymores and Nova Gas, because we all know how epic Nova Gas can be sometimes. Care package, mortar strike, and my chopper are my three little kill streak rewards. No death streaks, which is nice because I hate death streaks, you know, especially martyrdom and painkiller, because those are huge pain in the ass. Oh yeah, by the way, teammates or people around the world, especially if it's just a care package, you know, no matter what it is, chances are your teammate is trying to get for something. You know, if he leaves it there for a good reason, it's your game. You know, if he's obviously standing there prowling it and watching it, there's a reason why he wants it. You know, once he gets first dibs on it, then, you know, if it's still there available for you, take it. You know, one thing that pisses me off most about Black Ops is the lack of communication with most of the players. You know, I got my Bluetooth headset, and sometimes I'll just be screaming at people, look, take my package, take my package, take my package, and they'll be like, leaving it there just because it's a, you know, kill streak, a shitty one, like a spy plane, counter spy plane, or whatnot. Now, you don't understand. Those are free kill streaks. You get free points for that. As soon as you use it, you get points for it, and you're also sharing points with your teammate, and that's what you get for stealing my care package. Screw you, sit down. But yeah, I don't know what else really to say. Quickscoping is still available due to contrary belief. Now, I got told I was, you know, hard scoping and blah 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 blah. I'm not really quickscoping in this match, just because I'm actually trying to go for a kill streak, or a contract on this one. But I do have another video on there which I consider quickscoping. I don't care what other people say in regards to it, because I still think it's quickscoping. You know, they've changed it a lot harder, so that way it's not like you zoom in, your crosshairs don't come in. They actually go out before they cross in. If you don't believe me, try it out yourself and see what happens. But variable zoom is a definite help for it. Zoom in 1 to 2 ways, depending on you know, how good your reaction time is. Mine's not that phenomenal, so I usually zoom in 50% before going 100%, and that really helps me slow down, to line up the shot at least. But, you know, you do have to get the whole black around it, or your whole, sorry, I missed that. That or your whole scope is just going to go off, and no matter where you shoot, it's just going to go anywhere. So it doesn't really matter where you go, you know, it's just going to mess it up. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this match. It's one of my favorite ones that I played. You know, it's a decent score for me. There it is, 201 to 110, even with us trailing in the lead for like 30 points for a couple minutes there. Final score was 24-5 with a few captures and quite a few defends. So yeah, add me on PSN, gamertag, Spyker2552. Enjoy.